Hey friends, welcome to our Utsuk YouTube channel. This is our fourth video tutorial on Java programming. In this video tutorial, we're gonna cover the user input in Java. So let's move to the content. At first, we will be talking about the reading user input in Java. After that, we'll move to the scanner class, and finally we will discuss some important method in scanner method. So reading the user input. We use the scanner class with the standard input stream, that is system.in. In order to take the user input in Java, we simply use scanner class, and this scanner class is used along with the standard input stream, that is system.in. Let's briefly introduce to the scanner class. Scanner class is defined in java.util package. Basically, scanner class is defined in Java package, and that package name is utility package. So under this java.util, scanner class is defined. Java provides various methods and various keyboards methods to take the user input, but the standard way or most commonly used method is using the Java scanner class. As in order to use the Java scanner class, we have to import this java.util.scanner as an import. And scanner class is widely used to parse text for strings and primitive types using a regular expression. Generally, what scanner class does is, whenever the user gives the input from the keyboard, it simply parses the string or the primitive types, that is like float, int, char. Many primitive types of data types have been introduced in Java, and we have previously discussed about the primitive and non-primitive data types. So scanner class is widely used to parse text for strings and primitive types using a regular expression. Generally, what scanner class does is, it simply takes the input from the user as an string value or the integer value or the primitive types value, and it uses the regular expression to parse it. Scanner breaks its input into tokens using a delimiter pattern. So let's look to the syntax of the scanner class. Scanner object equals to new scanner system.in. So this is the basic syntax of the scanner class. So let's see this in a part wise. This is the class defined in java.util package, and this one is the object that user gonna create, and it can be of any name, but the standard way to name is with the name as in, as we are taking the input. So the standard way of naming this object is in. New is a keyword that is used to create an instance of the class, and this one is the main important things we need to understand here. As scanner is the class, and along with the scanner class we use an standard input stream, that is system.in. System.in is an standard input stream which is typically used to connect keyboard input of console program. So what it does is, whenever the user hits the input from the keyboard, this makes the connection between the keyboard and the console program. And this one refers to the termination of the line. Example, scanner in equals to new scanner system.in. So this is the object name that the user gonna be creating. Let's look some of the important scanner methods. Next int. We use this method if the user wants to give the input as an integer value. We use next double if the user wants to give the input as an double. For the string there are two methods, next line and next. We can use any of them. Another is a next float. So we use next float in order to give the input as an float value. And has next. It returns the true if the scanner has the token in its input. So whether there is a token or not, in order to identify that, we use has next method. So in order to understand the more in user input in Java, let's move to the practical section of this. Simply open your NetBeans IDE. So I'm gonna create here one project, Java with Ant, and I'm gonna rename this as practice underscore 03. As you can see that our project has been created, and I'm gonna rename this class name as user input. Simply remove this. So let's see how to use a scanner class and how to define scanner class in Java. Scanner. As you can see here, it's giving me error as we have used scanner class, but I have not imported any of these scanner class utility package. So in order to import this package, simply type here import java.util.scanner. If you don't want to write all these import stuff, you can also use the shortcut, as you can click in the bulb here or add import for Java utility scanner, or simply click here and press alt enter. As you can see that it is automatically imported by the NetBeans IDE. Now this is the object that we have created for our scanner class, and using this object we're gonna take various types of input in Java. Let's take for the first user input, as I'm gonna give the user input as my string value, and I'm gonna give my name. So for that, let's write comment so that you could easily understand. For string, in order to take the user input as an string, I'm gonna make one variable as an string as name in.next. Now if the user gives the input, then it stores simply in the name variable, and the type of the name variable is string. So let's see this and print this value we get. If you run this program, you can see that here we can type name and it's giving me name. So in order to make this programming more clear, let's add some of the message. Enter your name. Your name is name, and simply we remove this. So let's now run this program. Enter your name. Your name is Dipendra. Now if you want to take the other type of input like integer or any float, you can simply use this same object that we have initialized here for the scanner class, and we can use various methods like next int, next float, next double to get the user input. So let's take an integer value as an user input. User input for integer. So I'm gonna make one int variable as my age equals to in dot. Now in order to get the integer value, we simply use next int method, and in order to print this, simply your age is and age. Let's ask here one user input information. What is your age? So this plus sign simply means the concatenation, as this is the string that we're gonna see in the console, and this is the this variable. Whenever the user give input as an integer value, it simply stores in this variable and it prints here. So let's run this program. What is your name? It's simply giving me your name is Deependra as in previous program. What is your age? 21. Your age is 21. So I hope that you have got the basic knowledge about the scanner class and how to initialize the scanner class in Java and how to use it to take the various types of input like string, int, and in order to take other input like double, float, you can use simply next int, next double, next float, as the Java has provided different kinds of user input method as an scanner method. So I hope you got the basic knowledge about this, and in next video tutorial we're gonna cover about the operators in Java. So we will meet you in our next video tutorial. Till then, goodbye.